Facebook's going live.
The mic's on. Facebook's live.
Check your audio.
I have it muted.
Good, mute in there.
You want to straighten them out?
We can look at each other.
Turn them where you face each other. And you gaze aimlessly.
You did live 5 minutes. I thought they only did it on Friday. They only do them on Friday.
They did that for their live at 5 Friday because Bobby wanted to cover the hours. So we went to Rob Tyler's plant. Okay.
How are you, Randy?
Good, you.
He's so.
We're live.
He's right.
Oh, okay.
Just
Lisa wasn't speaking.
Did you go to church?
Minute. Okay, get right at the top of that, right, so you're going, okay.
Right.
Thanks, Hank. %. Third.
Good afternoon. I'm Cookeville Mayor Ricky Shelton.
And I'm Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter. This is our COVID-19 coronavirus community update for Monday, May the 11th. As of 2 p.m. today, our total number of confirmed positives in Putnam County is 178, which is 3 more than yesterday. Of the 178 cases, 95 or 53% of those have already recovered. In the past week, we have had an additional 18 positives, which is relatively low when you think about all the governor's restrictions being eased, more people are getting out and going back to work, and restaurants and retail are opening back up. Also, you have to take into consideration the large number of people we're testing in Putnam County. At the health department's drive-thru alone, over 3,500 people have been tested since March. The health department is also working closely with Cookeville Regional Hospital and other local medical facilities to test all outpatient surgery or procedure patients prior to having that surgery or procedure. These tests are being performed through the drive-thru. So if you're scheduled to have an outpatient procedure or surgery performed, you will need to be tested first. That testing is available at the Putnam County Health Department from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. As we keep saying, testing is a good thing. The more people we test, the more people we find that have the virus and are put into quarantine so they cannot infect anyone else. Our drive-through testing continues to be available at the health department on County Services Drive. It is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you want to be tested, just drive by. They're testing anyone that wants to be retested regardless of where you live. The test is free. I've had several people ask, should I be tested? My answer continues to be, if you have symptoms or need the peace of mind you don't have the virus, then yes. Please remember though, just because you test negative today doesn't mean you won't come in contact with someone that has the virus next week and contract it. Testing is only good for the day you have it done. State Health Department's disbursement of face masks continued today at the fairgrounds. They gave away over 5,000 masks today and 4,300 last week. The mask giveaway will continue tomorrow, Tuesday, from 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., but at the Putnam County Health Department, which is located at 701 County Services Drive. This latter time is being done for people that work and cannot come during the earlier part of the day. They currently have about 2,000 masks to give away, so it will be on a first-come, first-served basis. As more shipments of the masks arrive, they will schedule more giveaway dates. Please remember, this is a state health department giveaway and not a city or county. Our local emergency management is helping state health with the mask giveaway. So if you would like a free mask, you can go by the health department tomorrow on Tuesday from 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. here at the County Services Drive. It will not be at the fairgrounds again, but will be here at the health department. The other counties in the Upper Cumberland and have confirmed positives are Cannon with 13, Clay County has 6, Cumberland County has 84, DeKalb County has 28, Fentress has 6, Jackson County has 10, Macon County has 59, Overton County has 14, Smith County has 24, Van Buren has 2, Warren County has 12, White County now has 16, and I think today we heard that maybe Pickett County Mayor may have 1 as being their first case that they've had. Again, Putnam County has 178 confirmed cases as of today, which is 3 more than yesterday.
As businesses are now open, remember, you still have the freedom to choose. You can choose to shop there or not. You can choose to eat there or not. If you don't think it's safe or you don't think the location is being socially responsible, don't go. Or if you want to avoid crowds, then that's exactly what you should do. Please take personal responsibility and, most importantly, use common sense so that you can protect yourself and your family. The fact is, we all still have freedom to follow directives or freedom not to, and everyone has the right to their opinion and beliefs. Something to remember, there are almost 80,000 people in Putnam County. Every one of those folks live in a house or apartment with someone who has gone to the grocery store multiple times over the past 8 weeks. With that, we've not had an overwhelming infection of people or impact on the hospital like that was predicted. 178 right now, and that's about 0.002% infection rate of our entire population. I'm not saying this to minimize it, but to share a perspective. So if we can shop in the grocery stores as responsible people and responsible business owners, then we can certainly shop and eat in all the other businesses if we apply common sense principles. As we test more, we will have more positives. However, we must navigate this virus and still have businesses open and people working. Again, you have the freedom to choose. You can still choose online, curbside, or takeout service. According to the governor's executive order guideline, most all businesses are now open with some form of modifications. Again, these are directives and not laws. There is not an oversight or compliance office. It's called personal responsibility. If you do have specific questions related to any of the executive orders, please call the governor's office at 615-741-2001. Cookeville Regional Medical Center reports that they now only have 3 inpatients with COVID. Elective surgeries are going well. More outpatient services are opening back up this week, including today the Sleep Center and the Diabetes Center. Cane Creek Park, Ensor Sink Natural Area, City Lake Natural Area, and Parkview Skate Park are open. And per the governor's directives, all playgrounds, including the Heart of the City Playground and the Dogwood Park Fountain, are closed through May. Also, the Cane Creek Rec Center, Gymnasium, and Sportsplex are closed as well. We'll have an announcement about Red, White, and Boom, our annual 4th of July celebration, later this month. We fully are planning and trying to navigate how we can still have a celebration for our community, of which will be much needed. Now, let's get an update from State Representative Ryan Williams.
Thank you, Mayor Porter, Mayor Shelton, for the opportunity to come here today. Since I was last here, lots have changed in the state. Hair salons have now opened up all across the state. Dental procedures are starting and retail and restaurants are operating. This weekend, the Williams family got to celebrate Mother's Day at one of our local restaurants and practice social distancing there, so it was great to celebrate moms and do that as well. But I wanted to give a couple updates. As you said, the governor and the COVID task force in conjunction with the Department of Health has been issuing free masks to counties all across the state. They've ordered over 5 million masks, to date. And so as those do trickle in, counties like Putnam County will be able to get those, and the Department of Health, and we appreciate the county officials helping with getting those distributed. This weekend alone, we still keep doing the remote testing sites that are free, as you stated. We tested over 23,000 people in the last 3 weeks at those remote testing sites. And, of course, 2 weeks ago we had one here in Putnam County. But the testing continues. And as Mayor Porter said, if you do feel that you're symptomatic or you just need the peace of mind, these tests are free. We'd love for you to do those. We encourage you to do those as well. One of the biggest things that my office, in conjunction with the governor's office, has been fielding unemployment insurance questions, claims. We want to tell people in Putnam County in the 42nd District that I've received over 100 calls a week just from people who are having difficulty getting through. The governor, speaking with him on Friday, added another 100 employees to unemployment insurance. Over 400,000 Tennesseans have now applied for unemployment insurance. One of the issues that we're going to have as we go back into session in June is dealing with the financial repercussions of that. We're spending millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars every week in unemployment insurance. And so we want to encourage your listeners and those in Putnam County and region to be patient as we continue to do that. We've been able to work through in a matter of days those. I want to encourage people that are listening today, if they do have any questions about unemployment insurance, you can email my office, and then through those legislative liaisons, we're able to try to get help to those that can. Of course, we're not miracle workers, but we can sometimes get the questions that you ask. Unfortunately, there are long wait times still on the phone. Email really is the best way, either to me or through unemployment insurance, in order to do that. So you can email my office at rep.ryan.williams at capital with an ol.tn.gov, or you can call it 615-741-1875. We'd love to help you with your claims, and we just ask you to be patient. Email is the best way because it's easier to forward that information on. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about is the Governor's Unified Task Force. Going forward, there are still more businesses that we still need to open. It's really important, the work that we're doing here to try to stimulate our economy, to get it back going. But the most important thing you can do is continue to practice social distancing, wear a mask when you go out. If you are in fear of going out, then talk to your neighbor, call your friends, let someone else go to the grocery store for you. We want to encourage you to be a good neighbor. And everyone, if we continue, it seems like a broken record for me, but if we continue to act as if we have the virus, we'll continue to have the same good results that we have today. Last time we were here, we talked about parks opening. I do want to say that all the parks in the Upper Cumberland region are now open except for Cummins Falls. It's not because of social distancing at Cummins Falls. It's because we're having issues with the online registration. As you know, because of the tragedies in the past, we've had difficulty in keeping the number of people limited down at the swimming hole. And so the department has, through TDEC, has come up with a way to do that. And so they're having some trouble with that online registration. So that we don't have any issues, we're still trying to get that so we can open Cummins Falls. Of course, the construction project of the new visitor center there is ongoing, so we hope to open it relatively soon. But we appreciate your patience. We hope to be able to open the park this week, according to talking to the commissioner as well. We appreciate everyone's patience. Much like we've done in the past few weeks, all governmental entities or boards and commissions, the governor did extend so they could still meet electronically, which has been a really important component to our local governments, and so they can still continue to do that, and we want to encourage people to do that as they may. And so if you have any questions about these things, I encourage you to contact my office. I want to thank the mayors for their input and their opportunity to be here today. And if anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer, but thanks again.
Thanks, Ryan. We appreciate you and appreciate what you do for our county, being our state rep. County facilities and our reopening, Courthouse and Justice Center, we're planning on trying to do a controlled reopening next Monday, May the 18th, if possible. We're putting in new protective measures into place to protect not only our employees, but the general public. We're working on those. Hope everything will be put into place by next Monday, but I'll have a better update for you later in the week. County Clerk's office on South Dixie Avenue is already doing the controlled opening along with its drive-through. Our online services, drive-through and drop-off boxes are always available. County government continues to operate just like city government does. I haven't heard any complaints from anyone. We have all of our online services and everything available where that people can still come to the courthouse and city hall and
Absolutely.
places, and they just do it by appointment
That's right.
only, and call and let us know ahead of time, and we make sure that they're taken care of. So if you need something, please call our offices. You can go to our website at putnamcountytn.gov. All of our office phone numbers and online services are listed there. Per the governor's orders, all of our sports facilities and community centers will continue to be closed through the month of May. Mayor?
Yes. So in closing, we've all experienced a storm, and we're all on different ships during this storm, experiencing a very different journey. We will get through this together. Please continue to utilize precautions to protect yourself and others. Be kind to and supportive of one another. Wash your hands. Utilize physical distancing when you do go out. Make reasonable, educated, common sense decisions. You don't need Randy or I or any government official to tell you what to do or what is best for you and your family. You have personal freedom and responsibility. For the most up-to-date COVID-19 information, links, and resources, you can visit bettercookeville.com. Continue to pray for our country and choose faith over fear. God bless.
And as things continue to reopen, we must keep doing everything we can to prevent the spread of the disease. Just because things are reopening doesn't mean you need to let your guard down, as we keep saying. As our testing continues to show, there are still people out there that have the virus, and a lot of these people don't know that they have it.
That's right.
We're seeing 80% or better of the folks that we're testing that don't have any symptoms, and so they don't know they're even positive. So you can still become infected. If you don't feel safe going out, please stay at home if you can. You just got to make good judgment decision based on what's best for you and your family. Just remember, we get these calls all the time, Mayor. We get messages, emails, and so forth. We cannot force anyone to wear a mask or stay at home.
No.
We get these calls all the time. Our advice to you is if you are at a business or see a business that's not going by the CDC guidelines, or people
Right.
that are not going by them, we suggest you don't go to that business.
But if you're sick, stay at home.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't go.
for goodness sake, stay at home. One thing I noticed out of New York, a stat that they came up with, 80% of their folks that tested positive actually were at home.
Yeah.
So I think, don't know, maybe there's a correlation, maybe there isn't, but sunshine, get out in the sunshine, walk, hike, just be outside as much as you possibly can, because being at home doesn't mean you're locked in a room. Be at home. You can be at home in your neighborhood. You can walk. You can enjoy exercise, but be in the sunshine for sure.
That's for sure. And so just remember that all these guidelines and everything, they're advice. We live in America where we have freedom, and you can't make anyone do these things. But our advice to you is that if you don't feel comfortable with where you're at or what's happening, is leave and try to go somewhere else if it's a business, if you don't trust it. So as we keep saying, we'll get through this, but everyone has to do their part. It all comes down to each one of us taking personal responsibility and making good judgmental decisions. One thing, Mayor, that we're hearing from the doctors is as the weather warms up, humidity levels get higher, that the virus can't spread in those kind of warm, hot weather and high humidity. So hopefully
Thursday it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. So be ready to be outside this weekend for sure.
Hopefully we'll have some good weather and some warmer weather that'll help slow this down also. And we try to bring folks in just like we did with Representative Williams and Corby King, our schools director, and Senator Paul Bailey and Paul Korth and all those folks from hospital. If you have someone that you'd like for us to bring in to be a guest on our updates, please message Mayor Shelton or I1, and we'll try to do that. We're going to continue to do these live updates as long as we need to keep you informed. Our next update will be this coming Thursday, May the 14th at 4 p.m., unless something else urgent should come up before then. We just asked you, please continue to keep our community leaders and our community in your prayers along with our country. May God bless Putnam County. Thank you.
Thanks.